Charlie Vann here at the third red carpet event of the 2013 Dallas International Film Festival, and we are here at the Angelica. Your film is premiering here tonight. How do you feel about the festival?
You go. Actually really excited. I'm from Dallas, so I've been to this festival since it was AFI, so I'm excited to finally show something that I've worked on here. With a bunch of family, I have a bunch of family and friends coming, and not for the first screening, but the second screening. My 17-year-old brother's coming out, so it'll be awesome.
Hopefully we'll have a repeated incident when we screen at Sundance, and Hutch's aunt was attending the premiere, and we wouldn't have known about it if she didn't tell you.
Yeah.
But she went to the ladies' room after our screening, and it's like 5 women sobbing in the bathroom.
Yes.
Now, Ian, I know you had a film premiere in AFI Dallas back in 2008. How does it feel to be back at the Dallas Film Festival here?
It's great. The festival. I always tell people who come here, if they get their films in, that they'll have a really good time. They'll be treated very well, and that's always what I've known of the festival. So, and it's also like I've lived in Dallas for 15 years, so coming back is always a nice homecoming.
A short film. It's about a 13-year-old kid who really likes to write erotic Harry Potter fan fiction, and about him kind of getting in trouble doing it.
Now, I feel like short films take a lot of work. A lot of people don't see it because you got to get from the beginning, middle, and end. How much work went into this and the story process?
I made it yesterday, dude. I don't know.
He just cut and pasted off his own erotic fan fiction.
I use Vine. I use the Vine app on my phone. Yeah, you do to some degree. You spend almost as much time in some capacity, a comparable amount of time as you would on a feature.
What's the inspiration for this film?
I just really wanted to do a coming-of-age story that didn't take place like in the past, because I feel like every coming-of-age story is usually from the point of view of the filmmaker is usually somebody in his 20s or 30s or maybe older, and so usually any coming-of-age story is going to be set in whatever era they grew up. And because of that, there's no coming-of-age stories that are really representative of the digital age.
Now, Farrah, you have several films you've produced that we're going to see here in the festival. Now you're back. I know back in 2010, Hold. What do you think about the Dallas Film Festival overall?
Overall, I absolutely love it. I think it's an incredible venue for new filmmakers, for very polished filmmakers to come. They are so hospitable and so lovely to all of us. And I'm super proud to be involved in Dallas, and I'm so glad that they have done such a great job with the festival year after year. So I couldn't be more thrilled. I feel lucky every time that I get to come and do something here. So it's cool. It's nice. It's getting to really enjoy what we do.
Bounceback premiering tonight. How do you feel about the festival and opening night of your film?
Well, we feel great. Our movie premiered at South by Southwest, so we kind of got the, true opening jitters of presenting the movie for the very first time out of the way, and we're just really excited to share with a new audience. Our movie was shot in Austin, and the premiere was in Austin, so this is actually the first time it's going to play outside of Austin, and we're just really excited to see how it's going to be received.
Now, Bounceback, interesting title because the story is pretty interesting, love story. What prompted this idea for this film?
No, the movie originally, it came out of some sort of silly pain that I underwent, and some of my past relationships and personal experience, and friends of mine that had told me stories about some of theirs, and all of that came together to be the beginnings of what is now called the Bounceback. It's with the benefit of hindsight, you can look back at yourself in your early 20s and be like, wow, I was ridiculous. And that's kind of what this film is for me.
What do you think might be a little bit different about this kind of relationship film compared to maybe some that you've seen out there?
I think it's more real and honest. Yeah, it's raunchy, and yeah, it's, in places maybe could be called over the top or, any of those adjectives, but at its core, at its heart, it's a simple, earnest story about people genuinely struggling and striving to get through what is a very difficult thing for them.